Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here to teach you how to teach yourself how to play the guitar. In today's session we're going to look at the 7 major chords that you need to know, and with these 7 chords you'll be able to play thousands upon thousands of songs. I've taken a slightly different approach to what you would normally see in a music or a guitar lesson, because I think that the way it's taught at the moment by a lot of people is a little bit confusing. So I've simplified it into this. When you were a child, or when you learnt the alphabet, you learnt A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you figured out there was 26 letters in the alphabet. Now the alphabet on its own is not much use, but if you string those letters together you start to get words like C-A-T, cat, M-A-T, mat. Well, the same thing applies to music. Music has got its own alphabet, and there's 7 letters: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's the way I'm going to show you how to play them. I'm going to show you in that order. Okay, sitting in the correct position with the guitar in the correct position, put your thumb in the middle of the neck at the back and put your pinky, your ring and your middle finger on the 2nd fret. That's the chord of A. Lift your fingers off, slide them along to the 4th fret, put your index finger on the top E on the 2nd fret. That's the chord of B, major. Put your fingers like this for the C major chord. Move here for the D chord. Then move to here for the E chord. Then move to here for the F major. And finally this position for the G chord. So those are the 7 major chords that you need to learn. And when you learn these chords you will be able to play literally thousands and thousands of songs, because most songs contain 1, 2, 3 or 4 chords maximum. The vast majority of the charts that you'll see and vast majority of the popular music that you'll see will have 3 or 4 chords, sometimes only 2. So with just knowing these chord shapes now, you can go and you can practice your strumming. I showed you how to do this chord like this A chord, because you're going to be sliding down to here. Now if you see your fingers, if you look at your fingers and you see white marks under the nail, that means you're pressing too hard. You only have to press hard enough to put the strings in contact with the fret. You don't have to push it down onto the actual fretboard. That's overdoing it. You just need to get those strings in contact with the fret. And if you see white marks on your fingers underneath your fingernails, you're pressing too hard. So ease off a little bit. And this came back to me the other day. Jimi Hendrix just came out of the blue. Hey Joe, Jimi Hendrix. I don't think I've got that quite right, but more or less. Please do me a favour and let me know in the comments if you found this method interesting or useful or very, very clear or not clear at all, because then I can adjust as we go forward. That method makes sense to me because it's alphabetical. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's your 7 major chords for the guitar. And with those chords you can play an infinite amount of songs. And I'll see you in the next video where we'll be discussing the minor 7 chords.